Hello and good evening. Welcome back to PACIS TV English News. I am Benjamin Kwizera and these are the headlines. The Ministry of Education in Rwanda has officially launched the 2025-2026 National Practical Examinations that mark the completion of secondary education. In Kibeho, Ildefonse Bizimungu, parish priest of Kabuga Parish in Archdiocese of Kigali and one of the pioneers in establishment of the Friends of Mother of the Word in Kibeho, has called on Christians to remain faithful to the promises they made to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Christians from Uganda who belong to the Friends of Our Lady of Kibeho Association say that taking the oath of consecration to Our Lady of Kibeho gives them responsibility of committing themselves to spreading everywhere the message that the Virgin Mary delivered at Kibeho. In international news, Israel and Lebanon agreed to implement ceasefire if Hezbollah stops attacks. Welcome to our news in detail. This is the English news brought to you in partnership with the Credo Hotel, located in Huye District, Southern Province of Rwanda. The Ministry of Education in Rwanda has officially launched the 2025-2026 National Practical Examinations that mark the completion of secondary education. The State Minister of Education, Claudette Irere, urged students sitting for national examinations not to be anxious, emphasizing that the exams are an opportunity to demonstrate the knowledge and skills they have acquired over the years.
Students should just, first of all, demonstrate that they are capable of doing what they learned in class. There's this general assumption that students do a lot of theory in class, but with this you're able to see that they are actually able to apply what they've learned in class and then they put it in practice. And most importantly, as we saw here at this school, the students are actually having fun doing it. And the second thing is that they do this in groups, and I think this is something that everyone needs in life. Out there in any setting, they will need to work in teams, they will need to get to a certain goal, and there's nothing you can do alone. And so this is already practice that gets them towards that.
The 2025-2026 National Practical Examinations officially began nationwide on the 3rd of June 2026 and will conclude on 22nd of June 2026. A total of 74,085 candidates are expected to sit for the examinations, including 3,581 private candidates. The exams will be administered at 854 examination centers across the country. Father Ildefonse Bizimungu, parish priest of Kabuga Parish in the Archdiocese of Kigali and one of the pioneers in the establishment of the Friends of Mother of the Word in Kibeho, has called on Christians to remain faithful to promises they made to the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of the Word, by spreading the message she delivered in Kibeho during the apparitions. More report. On the 31st of May, Christians commemorated the anniversary of the official blessing and inauguration of the Shrine of the Blessed Virgin Mary Kibeho, which took place in 2003. It was also on that occasion that members of the Friends of Mother of the Word, a movement that originated from Ihirwe Choir founded by Nathalie Mukamazimaka, one of the three visionaries who witnessed the apparition of Virgin Mary in Kibeho, made their commitment to become lifelong devoted followers of the Virgin Mary who appeared in Kibeho. Pastor Zinyira Safari, one of the founders of the movement at Regina Pacis Parish, together with Canizio Sibandola, explained that dedicating themselves to the Mother of the World signifies a commitment to carrying the message of Virgin Mary of Kibeho to all people and places. We are very happy to be among the pioneers who made promises with Mother of the Word. We would like to thank Mother Mary who chose us and we are committed to stay loyal to her. In Regina Pacis Parish, this family has been there for 5 years now. We are very proud to have made promises today to this shrine of Mother of the World. We are extremely happy. Father Ildefonse Bizimungu, who leads Kabuga Parish in the Archdiocese of Kigali and was involved from the beginning in the formation of the Friends of Mother of the World movement in Kibeho, emphasized in his message that the promises made in Kibeho to dedicate themselves to Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of the World, should inspire members to love her more deeply, embrace the message she delivered in Kibeho, and share that message with others while encouraging them to cherish it as well. The message we would like to give to the friends of Mother of the World is to continue to stay loyal to the promises they made to Mother Mary, to dedicate their lives to her and spread the good news to others. The Friends of the Mother of the World in Kibeho is a movement that was founded in 2012. The members who renewed their promises on this occasion included both Rwandans and participants from Uganda. According to its leaders, the movement's goal is to establish members throughout Rwanda and across the world so that the message of Mother of the World may reach all nations in accordance with what she expressed during her messages in Kibeho. Christians from Uganda who belong to the Friends of Our Lady of Kibeho Association, founded within IKORA RW'IGITANGAZAMAKURU, established by Nathalie Mukamazimaka, one of the 3 girls who witnessed the apparitions of the Virgin Mary in Kibeho, made a commitment to become lifelong devoted followers of Virgin Mary who appeared at Kibeho. They say that taking the oath of consecration to Our Lady of Kibeho gives them the responsibility of committing themselves to spreading everywhere the message that the Virgin Mary delivered at Kibeho.
My name is Marie Kembabazi. I'm the friend of Mother of the Word, and I happen to be among people in Kabuga before I went to Kampala. And when I found that I had started this movement, Friends of Mother of the Word, we used to come here for pilgrimage. I found this movement very good. And so when I went to Uganda, I saw other friends and we shared. And Natalia also sent me that you can get friends from Uganda to join us. So we got friends from Uganda, and that's how we started with the Friends of Mother of the Word. So it was very wonderful for us to be consecrated to the Blessed Virgin Mary of Kibeho. We are so happy that this consecration has taken place on this special day, and many Ugandans want to be in this association. So for us, when we go back home, we want to expand this association to other dioceses, because we are in the Diocese of Kampala. We want this movement to go in other dioceses, so that this movement, which is actually with our visionary Natalia, normally we travel to take the statue of Mother Mary. We go with the statue of Mother Mary to parishes and preach about Mother Mary of Kibeho. We go to dioceses to preach about Mother Mary of Kibeho. We preach the 7 Sorrow Rosary. We teach to people. And now the wonderful thing is that the Archdiocese of Kampala has recognized this movement, and they have put a place in Kampala Archdiocese called the Gaba Parish to be the home of Mother Mary of Kibeho. They have erected a very big, wonderful grotto of Mother Mary of Kibeho, where people go every first Saturday of the month to pray, to have recollections, have moments with Mother Mary of Kibeho. So you can see that this movement is doing so much in Uganda.
I'm called Roger Agamba from Kampala, Uganda. My parish is, that's Kampala Archdiocese. My parish is Bina Parish. Yes, so I'm a friend of Nyajambo, Uganda group. The task of being in this movement is to spread the message of Our Lady of Nyawajambo, because she carries the message which she said is the medicine of the world, which medicine is supposed to help us in our day-to-day life. Because at the end of the day, our goal is to reach heaven. So Our Lady of Chibeho, Mother of the Word, came to Rwanda, but Rwanda was a representation of the world. So she came to the world to give us this message which we have forgotten. So our group is tasked to spread this message, because the message is of prayer, repentance, and conversion. So prayer, of course, she reminded us to pray a rosary, to pray the 7 Sorrows Rosary. For conversion and repentance is to frequent the sacraments and to pray a lot. So that's what we spread.
Students at St. Augustine Mibirizi TSS are appealing to the government of Rwanda and the Catholic Church to provide more learning materials and equipment for innovation projects. They say that although they have many creative ideas that could benefit society, including developing drones and other technological solutions, they are limited by shortage of equipment and inadequate technical resources. During celebrations in honor of St. Augustine, the school showcased projects created by students using skills acquired in a class, including a home automation system controlled by a mobile phone, a model of Mibirizi Church, and a drone. Teachers at school acknowledge the students' potential and efforts, but emphasize that lack of resources, particularly computers and practical training equipment, continues to hinder effective teaching and learning. They are calling on relevant authorities and partners to support technical and vocational schools so that students can further develop their talents, creativity, and practical skills. School leaders and education stakeholders say they will continue advocating for solutions to these challenges. Bishop Dieudonné Rwakabayiza stressed that cooperation among different institutions is essential for improving the quality of education. He also encouraged teachers to make the best use of the resources currently available in order to nurture competent, innovative, and well-rounded students. After a short commercial break, we are coming back with the international news tonight.
From 11 June to 19 July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 matches on dedicated channels, live on SuperSport.
Available with DSTV English Plus. Subscribe now to your package and enjoy all channels for 30 days. Get a Canal Plus HD decoder for only 5,000 francs.
Shuri bose bashaka ni College Fondation Sina Gerard.
Mama we.
Iri ni ishuri ribumbata icyerekezo cy'u Rwanda twifuza kuko ritanga uburezi buhamye mu mashuri y'inshuke, abanza, icyiciro rusange ndetse n'amashami y'imyuga n'ubumenyingiro mu buhinzi, ubworozi, food processing, ubwubatsi, ubuganishi bw'ibinyabiziga, fashion design, gutunganya imisatsi, ububaji n'ubusuderi. Hari n'amasomo y'igihe gito short courses mu mashami yavuzwe haruguru aherekezwa na practice zihagije kuko abanyeshuri bigira mu nganda za Sina Gerard. Sina Gerard International Football Academy yigisha abana guhera ku myaka 6 gucunga ruhago sawa sawa, atletism, imbyino nyarwanda no kwiga amategeko y'umuhanda no gutwara ibinyabiziga nabyo biri mu nyongera y'amasomo. Abana biga amashuri y'incuke n'abanza basoza ibyo byiciro bose bazi gutwara igare. Umwana wa segonderi we atahana uruhusa rwo gutwara ibinyabiziga. Witinde kwandikisha umwana ku ishuri kuri Nyinangarama cyangwa ku mashami ya Sina Gerard Entreprise Urwibutso hose mu gihugu. Ubindi bisobanuro hamagara 0788355123 cyangwa 0788355999. Twubaka ubukungu bushingiye ku bumenyi.
Bakerarugendo namwe bashyitsi mugenda mu karere ka Muhanga no mu tundi turere two mu ntara y'Amajyepfo n'intara y'Iburengerazuba, namwe mwese mukeneye serivisi za hoteli ni muze nimugera mu mujyi wa Muhanga mukomeze gato. Nimugera i Kabgayi murahasanga hoteli yiteguye kubakirana urugwiro. Iyo nta yindi ni Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi tugufitiye serivisi zitandukanye za bar na restaurant kandi zitanga ubuhanga n'icyubahiro ku mukiriya utugana. Tubafitiye kandi imikino itandukanye ifasha abaturage tugana kuruhuka nka pisine wogeramo ukaruhuka mu mutwe, imyicungo igezweho abana bidagaduriramo bagataha banezerewe, tennis na table game bakunze kwita biyari, igisoro ndetse na volley ku mucanga bakunze kwita beach volley mukunda muri benshi nayo ntitwayibagiwe. Ikindi nuko muri hoteli Setandre Kabwe twakira inama zitandukanye kuko tubafitiye ibyumba byiza by'inama utasanga ahandi, byaba bito ndetse n'ibishobora kwakira abantu benshi, ariko by'akarusho tukaba tubafasha no gukora inama mukoresheje ikoranabuhanga mu gihe mutari kumwe mu cyumba. Kubifuza serivisi za catering Hotel Setandre Kabgayi, amafunguro n'ibinyobwa tubibagerezaho ku gihe. Tubafitiye ibyumba byiza byagutse biri mu byiciro bitandukanye, harimo n'ibyo bakunze kwita suite mu ndimi z'amahanga, ndetse byose ukaba ubibona ku giciro cyiza. Muri make ugeze muri Hotel Setandre Kabgayi ahora yifuza kugaruka kubera uburyo yakiranwe ubwuzu n'icyubahiro utasanga ahandi, kuko serivisi tuzitanga kinyamwuga kandi zishingiye ku ndangagaciro za kizizi. Ku bindi bisobanuro waduhamagara kuri telefone ziri kuri ekara yawe cyangwa ukatwandikira unyuze ku mbuga nkoranyambaga zacu zitandukanye. Hoteli Setandre Kabgayi, imfura mu mahoteli mu gutanga serivisi nziza inoze kandi ku gihe.
Hanyuma rero ugiye kutubwira impamvu zatumye uhitamo kuza gusaba akazi hano?
Bwa mbere nza gusaba akazi hano nari nabitekerejeho, mbabarire. Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri numvaga mfite ubushobozi ndetse n'ubushake.
So kutiteguye bihagije ni ukutaryama neza. Rwanda Farm, le paradis du matelas.
I wish I could leave my skin behind.
Icy'ingenzi ntabwo ari ukugira diplome ya kaminuza. Uyu munsi birahagije kuganira n'umuntu byonyine ukamenya ko yize muri kaminuza ibonetse yose, cyangwa se ko yize muri kaminuza Gatolika y'u Rwanda, Catholic University of Rwanda, by'umwihariko mu ishami ryayo rya Kigali. Ubu abazi guhitamo neza batangiye kwiyandikisha muri Catholic University of Rwanda Kigali campus ikorera Nyamirambo. Abashaka kwiga mu mashami y'uburezi kwiyandikisha mu gihembwe kizatangira mu kwezi kwa gatatu, March intake, byaratangiye muri Post Graduate Diploma in Education PGDE. Aba biga muri weekend. Hatangwa kandi amasomo muri Department of Education in Sciences mu mashami ya Economics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Computer Science, Mathematics and Geography na Mathematics and Economics. Hari kandi Department of Education in Arts and Social Sciences mu mashami ya English and Kinyarwanda, English and French, French and Kinyarwanda, English and Kiswahili, Economics and Entrepreneurship, English and History, Economics and History na Economics and Geography. Uhitamo kwiga ku manywa cyangwa se mu biruhuko. Twakira kandi abanyeshuri bafite A1 muri education bakeneye gukomeza amasomo yabo ku rwego rwa A0. Iyandikisha unyuze kuri wa@cur.ac.rawa. Wanahamagara cyangwa ukandika ubutumwa kuri 07 83 18 86 26 cyangwa 07 33 21 46 78 cyangwa none 07 88 52 41 98. Wanandika email kuri curkigalikampus@gmail.com.
The only way to being found is getting lost.
Welcome to our international news tonight. Let's begin in the Middle East. Israel and Lebanon have agreed to renew their fragile ceasefire and create a number of pilot security zones inside Lebanon in which Hezbollah operatives would be banned, the U.S. State Department announced. The agreement is contingent on a complete cessation of attacks by the Iran-backed armed group Hezbollah, among other conditions. It comes after Israeli strikes killed at least 9 people in southern Lebanon on Wednesday, and Hezbollah fired rockets into northern Israel, testing a partial truce agreed on Monday. The countries rejected an attempt by any state or non-state actor to hold Lebanon's future hostage, the statement said. The agreement reached after the fourth round of U.S. brokered talks in Washington is a contingent on the evacuation of all Hezbollah operatives from an area Israel controls in southern Lebanon from Litani River to the border. Hezbollah is a Shia Muslim political and military group that operates in Lebanon and which has been involved in a series of violent conflicts with Israel. The group is considered a terrorist organization by Israel and many other nations, including the UK and United States of America. In Vatican, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV names first brings us to the end of our news edition tonight. But before we come to an end, let's go back to the top stories. The Ministry of Education in Rwanda has officially launched the 2025-2026 National Practical Examinations that mark the completion of secondary education. Father Ildefonso Bizimungu, parish priest of Kabuga Parish in the Archdiocese of Kigali and one of the pioneers in establishment of the Friends of Mother of the Word in Kibeho, has called on Christians to remain faithful to the promises they made to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Christians from Uganda who belong to the Friends of Our Lady of Kibeho Association say that taking the oath of consecration to Our Lady of Kibeho gives them a responsibility of committing themselves to spreading everywhere the message that the Virgin Mary delivered at Kibeho. In international news, Israel and Lebanon agree to implement the ceasefire if Hezbollah stops attacks. Thank you once again for being with us tonight. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and I wish you a very good night.